Hello from San Antonio, this is SIREN Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. What does he think about when he thinks about you? What does she think about when she thinks about you? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. This is option 1. Option 2. Option 3. And Cuatro. Option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here is your reading. This is the only tarot deck I'm using. I said it in another reading a few readings ago. I don't know when it was. Anyway, I like using the playing cards. They're a lot more energetic and accurate. There's no major arcana distraction. So this is the Pulp Tarot. 3 of Cups, Tres de Copas, 10 of Swords, Diez de Espadas, and the 6 of Pentacles, Seis de Oros. I'm already getting a certain narrative from these first 3 cards, but I'm not going to speak to it until all the cards are down. But I'm getting an idea of what's going on here. King of Cups, Rey de Copas, King of Wands, Rey de Bastos, 9 of Swords, maybe de Espadas. I haven't done a video at Patreon in a while talking about how I read tarot cards. I need to do a new refresher video. I was going to say refresher course, but it's not a course. I need to do a new video at Patreon on how I read cards. I did upload a video to Patreon a couple of hours ago. That is also at my Ebulance Press channel. It's for everyone. It's not really for patrons, but it's at Patreon. Just kind of a ramble on the new moon in Capricorn and what I'm going through personally. Timeless reading, but as I record this, we're in the energy of the new moon in Capricorn. It's pretty intense. Seven of Hearts, 7 of Cups, 8 of Copas, 4 of Hearts, 4 of Cups, 4 de Copas, and Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas, 3 signifiers. Okay. Oh, this card does not belong here. Oops. Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups, As de Copas, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Diamonds, Dos de Oros. 2 of Hearts, 2 of Cups, Dos de Copas. Okay, what I was thinking when I saw the first 3 cards, no, it's changed. So I feel like for a lot of you who chose pile 1, there have been a lot of changes to this connection. I feel like feelings have been discussed. It looks intense. You may have started off as friends. It could have started as friends with benefits, situationship. It may have been third party at some point. But I feel like recently, just going by these cards, this person has caught feelings for you. This is a very strong, intense connection. You probably have amazing synastry. You could have Sun conjunct Moon, Moon conjunct Moon, Mercury conjunct Mercury, Mercury conjunct Neptune, because I feel like there is psychic communication going on here. I feel like there is mental telepathy. I would say this is definitely a spiritual connection. So, soulmates, twin flames, maybe. I don't get into the twin flame stuff of this channel, but whatever resonates, I feel like this is a really strong connection. It's definitely not just sexual. We don't have any wands other than the King of Wands, but we have all these hearts, all these cups. So what this person thinks about when they think about you, I see them thinking of you obsessively. Okay, and there are a lot of possibilities here. There are a lot of directions I could take this, but usually I just stick to the one narrative because I kind of have to for a pick a card reading for a global audience. I have to just stick to one narrative. But I'm seeing all these different possibilities. But what I'm going to stick with for pile 1 is that you started as friends and it's gotten a lot more intense lately. They're thinking of you obsessively. There could be some jealousy, could be some projection, but it looks like this person's currently in love with you, just going by these cards. Usual caveat, it's not a personal reading, I'm reading for a global audience, entertainment purposes. But I'm seeing a really intense relationship. It could be that when you met, one or both of you was going through a really difficult divorce. And so you really leaned into this friendship and you got really close relatively quickly. But again, I feel like there's been a lot of changes to this connection. There may have been a period where the two of you were not talking when you stepped away from this because it was so intense and you didn't want to get in over your head. Maybe because you were going through a divorce or a breakup and you didn't want to rebound or whatever. You didn't want to be hurt again. But I see mutuality and reciprocity here. Whatever you're feeling for this person, it's very likely that it's mutual. I see two people who are about the same age. And I feel like you're both older. I feel like you both have a lot of life experience. I feel like you're both parents. But it doesn't have to be that. That's just what I'm seeing. So a possible astro combo for this person, they could have, and I feel like, I mean, this first row is all water. They could have an all water astro combo. They could have Sun in Cancer, Cancer rising, Moon in Pisces. One possibility of many. I feel like your energy is more masculine. So you could have Sun in Gemini, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Taurus. But what they think about when they think about you is how much they love you, how scared they are of losing you. They could be worried that you're more interested in someone else, or they could be worried that you're still emotionally, energetically attached to an ex. They don't want to lose you. There's some fear for pile 1. They're scared of losing you. But I see obsessive thinking. They can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, that's what I see for pile 1. Hope that helps, entertains. I am always available for private readings. All the info's in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose the second crystal, Here's your reading. The Five of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros. Five of Swords, Cinco de Espadas. Five of Cups, Cinco de Copas. This never happens. 3 fives. So as I was saying for pile 1, this is the only tarot deck I'm using. I've gotten to where the past few readings I've enjoyed doing that, just using the one tarot deck and using playing cards, because I find the playing cards to be a lot more energetic and accurate. There's no major arcana distraction. I have a few videos at this channel explaining how I read tarot. I go more in depth at Patreon. I need to do a new video at Patreon on how I read tarot. All the links are in every description box. 8 of Wands, call that the sex card. Ocho de Bastos. Let's escape to Neptune. Yes, please. 3 of Wands, Tres de Bastos. One of my latest Patreon videos, well, the latest video that I made exclusively for Patreon, because I've got another video up that I just did, and it's at another channel, and it's for anyone to watch, not just patrons. But my latest Patreon video, I talk about Saturn versus Neptune. Right now, things are very Saturn intense because, well, it's timeless reading, but as I record this, we're obviously in Capricorn season. We're in the energy of the new moon in Capricorn. And we've got Mars in Capricorn. It's conjunct my natal Mars for Capricorn. And apparently these astrologers are saying that it's going to be really intense in a couple of weeks when the Sun in Capricorn is conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. Capricorn is all about the bottom line, the 3D, security, stability, reality. Okay, it's about working, paying the bills, being accountable, being responsible. It's very 3D intense energy, Saturn, Capricorn. Whereas Neptune, Pisces, is more about la 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 la, rainbow, unicorn, magic, bliss. At its lowest vibration, Neptune is about escape. Escape through another person, escape through any number of addictions, but especially drugs and alcohol. Okay. Seven of Swords, Siete de Espadas. 5 of Hearts, 5 of Cups, Cinco de Copas. Again, Ace of Wands, As de Bastos. King of Swords, Rey de Espadas. 10 of Swords, de Espadas. Another 5. Are you fucking kidding me? Cinco de Bastos. Now, I say this all the time just to cover my ass, but yeah, this is a pick a card reading. Reading for a global audience. It's not a personal reading. There's no way in hell this is going to resonate with every person who picks second crystal, but I'm seeing something. It's a lot of S's. I'm seeing something very specific here. Looks like this is an ex, and this is someone you had substantial history with. You lived together, maybe you were married, you had a kid or kids, but I'm seeing a lot of energy was exchanged. So this was a serious relationship, and it ended rather badly. I don't feel like you and this person have spoken in quite some time. You argued a lot. you never really got along for any length of time. This could have been a really toxic relationship. It could have been on again, off again. I just see a lot of conflict with all these fives. Definite problems with communication. 5 is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. And I don't feel like you and this person were ever on the same page. You were always arguing. You were always at cross purposes. But this person's thinking about you and they're missing you. They may have seen you move on to someone else. They could be watching your social media, whatever you're putting out. Maybe you blocked this person. Maybe they created an anonymous account. But I see them watching you from afar and missing you. And maybe strategizing because they want to contact you again some way, somehow. A fire has been lit under their ass. I see them lusting for you. I'm seeing renewed interest, basically. They want to try again. You're the most challenging person they've ever known. You trigger them like no one else, but they're very turned on by you, apparently, lately. There's a lot of lust, a lot of regret. Maybe when the two of you were together, this person was cold, they were withholding, they were punitive, they were emotionally unavailable. And they regret that. If they've gotten involved with someone else after the two of you broke up, if they started seeing someone else, I don't feel like it's going that well. I feel like there is some comparison and they feel like whoever they're currently with, if they are with someone, this person pales in comparison to you. They could have you on a pedestal and they feel like they let you get away. They fucked up a good thing is what I'm getting from these cards. So, this person could have Sun in Gemini, Moon in Capricorn, Aries rising. It's just one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Scorpio, Aquarius rising, Moon in Sagittarius. They see you as the best lover of their life. They see you as the one that got away. And they would love to escape with you. They would love to party with you. They would love to just go somewhere, stay in some hotel, some resort, and just drink with you and have a lot of sex. That's what I'm getting from these cards. They find you luscious, delicious, and addictive. You drive this person crazy. That's part of the charm. Yeah, that's what I see for pile 2. Hope that helps, entertains. I'm always available for private readings. All the info's in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose Crystal 3, here's your reading. Knight of Cups, Caballo de Copas, the Empress. 8 of Cups, Ocho de Copas. Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups, As of Copas, Jack of Diamonds, Knight of Pentacles, Caballo de Oros, 8 of Diamonds, 8 of Pentacles, Ocho de Oros. Jack of Hearts, Knight of Cups, Caballo de Copas, 10 of Diamonds, 10 of Pentacles, Deus de Oros. This never happens. I can't recall a reading I've ever done where the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Cups shows up twice. That's really strong. That's really intense. Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups in the first and the last rows. Wow. Nine of Wands, Nine of Clubs, Nine of the Bastos, 2 of Diamonds, 2 of Pentacles, those the Oros. Wow, 2 marriage cards, 4 of Wands, 4 of Clubs, Cuatro de Bastos. Okay. I say this all the time. I say it often. I feel like it needs to be said. It needs to be repeated. This is not a personal reading. Strong emphasis at this channel on entertainment purposes. I am reading for a global audience. My videos get thousands of views. The views have not been that great lately. I'm lucky if I get 3,000 views on a pick a card, but thousands of views. So don't try to force the narrative. It's either your story or it's similar to your story, or no, not at all. It's way off base. And in that case, you can pick another pile, pick another reader, but this is what I'm getting from these cards. I see someone who is currently in love with you. I see someone who wants to be with you. I see someone who wants to build a life, a world with you. They want to have a kid or kids with you. They definitely have you on a pedestal. They definitely see you as the love of their life, possibly a soulmate. They feel this spiritual connection. That's really fucking strong to have the Ace of Cups twice in a spread like this. So it's intense. They love you. They want to share their life with you. When they think about you, they think about the life that you're creating. They think about your body, because there is a lot of lust. They think about having sex with you. There's a lot of fantasizing, so they could be fantasizing about what the two of you will do when you're together. If you've not met in person yet, it's just been on the internet. Or when they can really spoil you, take you away someplace like Fiji or Costa Rica, Bali. I don't know. Although we have 2 nights, we have 3 nights, Knight of Cups twice. Oh my God, that's strong. We have 3 nights. With the Empress here, I feel like you may be a few years older than this person. You could be the same age, but I feel like you may be a few years older. And they look up to you. They feel like you have a lot of class. You have a lot of wisdom. You really turn this person on, not just with your physicality, not just sexually, but just the way you present yourself, the way you conduct yourself, the way you live your life, the way you think, the way you express yourself. You could have a YouTube channel or a podcast, YouTube channel. I feel like you have visibility. You have a lot of admirers, and they're one of your admirers, but they feel privileged because they aren't just an admirer or a fan. They're with you. They're in a relationship with you. And they feel privileged and they feel honored. There may have been some insecurity in the beginning. There could be some insecurity now. They feel like you're so beyond them. You're so out of their league. It kind of blows their mind that someone like you would be interested in them, is what I'm getting. Wow, this is strong. It always it throws me off and it takes me aback when the cards are this strong. There's just so much interest here. This person's really intense and really passionate, really romantic. I can see them playing an instrument, playing a guitar, writing poetry. They could have Sun in Scorpio, Capricorn rising, Moon in Cancer. I feel like they have a lot of feminine energy. You could have Sun in Taurus, Scorpio rising, Moon in Virgo. These are just possibilities. But I feel like, because these cards are so fucking strong, I feel like if you chose pile 3, you have really good synastry with this person. A lot of conjunctions, squares. I know traditional textbook astrology says you don't want squares. I find squares to be a lot more satisfactory than trines. I find trines boring, but everyone's different. One of the best couples of all time, I didn't know them just from what I've read and heard, Paul McCartney and Linda McCartney, his first wife, the mother of his children. They had really good synastry. they did have a tight moon square. His moon in Leo tightly squaring her moon in Scorpio. And by all reports, they had a very successful marriage until her death. So, squares, conjunctions, oppositions. There is a strong sexual attraction here, but I feel like it's very satisfactory spiritually, emotionally, energetically. You're on the same wavelength. You finish each other's sentences. You have the same taste in music, movie, something like that. You could both be really creative. You have that in common. But yeah, that's what I see for pile 3. I hope that helps, entertains, educates, elucidates. I'm always available for private readings. All the info's in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose cloth row number 4, here's your reading. 2 of Wands, those the bastos, the Hanged Man, El Colgado, the Moon, La Luna. Timeless readings, but as I record this, we are in the energy of the new moon in Capricorn. I don't know when the moon peaks or whatever. It's late or later in San Antonio, so I feel like the moon's waxing, technically probably waxing. But anyway, with any new moon, any full moon, there's a window. You're going to feel the energy 3 days before, of course, during, and 3 days after. So we're absolutely in the energy of the new moon in Capricorn right now. Eight of Spades, Eight of Swords, Ocho de Espadas, 5 of Diamonds, 5 of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros, 10 of Diamonds, 10 of Pentacles, Diez de Oros. Nine of Diamonds, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of the Oros, 8 of Clubs, 8 of Wands, 8 of Bastos, the Joker. I keep the Jokers. They amplify the cards they touch. So here, the 8 of Wands, which I call the Sex card, that's being amplified, and so is the 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. Five of Spades, 5 of Swords, Cinco de Espadas. 3 of Hearts, 3 of Cups, Tres de Copas. Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Pentacles, As de Oros. Huh. This one's weird. This one's a head scratcher. Okay, what I think is going on here, and it's like I was saying for either pile 1, pile 2, I don't know. I've said this in a few of my readings. Okay. There are a few different directions I could go with this, but I have to stick to one narrative for a pick a card reading. Emphasis of this channel on entertainment purposes, not a personal reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. That's impossible. What I'm seeing here is strong third party. Looks like this person is married or with someone else, and they come to you for sex. So as harsh as that may sound, it's pretty common. I've been reading for clients since January 2019, and I've seen every kind of situation you can imagine, and it's common. Third party, multiple party, very common. Looks like what I'm seeing here is you're single and this person's married or in a serious relationship. And you're always going back and forth in your mind. Should I just stop with this? It's not going anywhere. They're not going to leave this other person. It's hopeless. I'm wasting my time, wasting my energy. But I still see communication. I see a lot of sexting. Okay, is this person coming through emotionally? Are they being emotionally available? Are they being romantic? No, not according to these cards. It's all about the lust. It's all about the sex. You may be romanticizing something that is sexual, and that's very common. I've been there numerous times. You think because someone's expressing sexual interest, it means that you're going to be in this romantic relationship, not necessarily. So there could be projection, confusion. I don't feel like this person's prioritizing you, to be blunt, to be real, to be honest, which I always am. I don't think they're currently in love with you. I don't think they're thinking about you that much. I think they contact you whenever it's convenient for them. They're not really thinking of you and your feelings. They're thinking about themselves. Their libido, their ego is what I'm getting from these cards. I see someone who is busy. I see someone who has a lot of responsibilities. They come to you for relief and escape. To be really blunt, just going by these cards, if you were to end things with this person tomorrow, if you were to cut off contact, they would find someone else. So I don't see you being singular or special to this person. I see them using you, basically. So there's definitely a lot of lust here. There's a strong sexual attraction, but that's about it. I don't see tenderness. I don't see sweetness. I don't see romantic feelings. I see this person being very terse, very blunt, very matter-of-fact. I feel like they have a really stressful job. Could be a doctor, surgeon. This person could have Sun in Aquarius, Leo rising, Moon in Virgo. You could have Sun in Pisces, Capricorn rising, Moon in Aries. These are just possibilities. But this person's not thinking of you that often. They're taking this connection for granted, just going by these cards. So yeah, that's what I see. That's what I have. And that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.